Hi, I'm C-Rod. You're watching C-Rod Fishing. It is 7:30 in the morning on Saturday, March 6th, and I am at Pouvoirie Auberge de la Barriere up in St Emilie, lEnergie. This place is an hour and a half from Montreal, and I am here to try to catch a golden trout today. This place is the only spot in Quebec that has golden trout. It also has Arctic char and 3 other species of trout. I went here 2 weeks ago. It was pretty good. It's a little network of 3 or 4 lakes. The ice fishing here is pretty affordable and it's a great place, so hopefully I can encourage some people to come up here. Clayton? Awesome, thank you so much. What is this thing?
Ça c'est un russe.
A Russe it's called?
Russian.
A Russian?
Ok, le bon spot. À gauche là, ça c'est bon. Hier, il a pris 12.
Ok.
Ça peut être là-bas tout droit, dans la baie. C'est bon aussi. C'est comme tu veux.
Quelle profondeur?
12, 15.
Entre 12 et 15?
Ouais, environ. C'est bon?
Yeah, that's everything I need. Merci. This is what all my gear looks like on one sled. And this is a small network of lakes here. This is the one that they stock the most, apparently. There's a bunch of cabins on it that you can rent for a day. Since I have like 100 pounds of gear to haul, I'm just gonna set up in this little bay area where he says is good. Any spot at 12 to 15 feet should be good in theory. Like 3 feet of ice here, so it's probably safe. 16 holes later, I finally found the water depth I want. Okay, that took me forever. Finally found water that's deep enough for these trout, so I'm gonna set up a jaw jacker immediately. Big piece of worm and a split shot on a super tiny hook, just laying it on bottom pretty much. All right, time to make a bunch of other holes, set up a shack. Wow, that was super freaking hectic. I was holding the tent down from the inside with one hand, trying to keep it from blowing away, and I noticed that I had a fish on, so right from the start, I haven't even set up yet, and I'm already catching speckled trout. It's pretty cool. Got my tent set up. I'm beginning to set up jaw jackers and a bunch of lines outside. Fish on the jaw jacker. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Another speckled. Still trying to get set up here. I'm dying. I'm so hungry. I didn't have breakfast. Tony popped off the hook right there. Beautiful fish. All right. We're getting action today. You're allowed to keep 10. I'm hoping for my quota today. 2 seconds after that jaw jacker fish, and we're getting fish on the sonar here. Oh yeah. I just can't freaking set anything up today because there's too much action. Just non-stop action here. Bunch of jaw jackers and one little blame bow. So I'm keeping a close eye on this stuff. Ideally I would have spread all these out a little bit further just to cover more water, but this terrain is freaking impossible to walk on today. Like, you take a few steps and you sink up to your knee in icy water. A couple of marks on the bottom now. This guy's teasing me like crazy, eh? Yeah, there we go. Another little speckled that you just got off. Some more fish are gonna come cruising in real soon because it's the beauty of this place. It's super well stocked and there are a ton of fish here. It's like super tough just to get set up. I just want to get my aqua view down there and have everything set up around me. It's never taken me this long, but there's just so much action that I can't, which is a good thing. Oh, we got a jaw jacker up. Yep, there we go. Just too much action. Nicer speckled. All right, we're upgrading too. Woo! It's a fat boy. We're 4 fish already. Set up 4 lines outside. Got to keep a really close eye on these guys. Make sure they're not icing over. A lot of management. That's why I only set up 4 when I'm out here alone. If I were like in a cabin with a few people over there, yeah, I would do the 10 lines. But it's just too much for one person to have 10 out here. Got another jaw jacker up. Oh boy. Still have them. Just relentless. We're at 5 fish now, and it's not even noon, so I'm gonna have to start throwing some back to be able to weed out the big guys. Trying to figure out my camera here, get some good shots of fish eating underwater. Last time I was here, I was able to see stuff fine. Here's some footage from last time when my buddies filmed a golden trout underwater with the same aqua view. But now it's just black everywhere. Jawjacker. 6 trout now. Woo! I'm using really tiny hooks today. It's great if you don't want to release the fish, because it's pretty much just going to swallow the hook every time. 2 jawjackers. Which one do I start with? Okay. Deal with this one now. Craziness. Okay, I really want to release this guy. Just watching over my jawjackers from inside the tent, even though I could just lean over and look at them from there. Just shot all over the place. Sorry, buddy, I was about to release him, but you can see how much he's bleeding here. I don't think he'd make it if I released him. So I'm gonna throw him on the pile of bodies. Cooled it with the jawjacker. This one just caught his last fish for today. I'm already at 8 fish. I've already caught 8 fish. And some of them I wanted to release because they're small, but they always just swallow the hook. I'm gonna have to start packing up some of my jawjackers and cooling it on them a bit, because it's like 1 p.m. and I want to diversify species. If I hit 10 trout, I'm not going to be able to fish anymore. Here's the size of the hook I've been using. So this is what I recommend coming out here with. Really small hooks, unless you are hoping to release the fish after, and then you should go with a bigger hook. Forget about releasing fish if you're using hooks like that. It's kind of like fighting dirty. Someone is using corn. This flew out of this guy's mouth. You heard it here first. Use corn for a trout bait. Oh, we got one waiting down there. It's the best shot I had of a fish all day. Trying to weed out all the small fish by using a bigger bait. There's the carp again. Okay, now I got an entire night crawler down next to this sucker. Super close to him. Hopefully he picks it up. I caught the sucker! Yeah! Woo! It's funny that this is the novelty catch today. That is so cool. About the size of the trout. A quick photo and then send them back. Alright. See ya, buddy. Well, it's 5:45. It's been an hour. Didn't even mark a single fish. Which is pretty random. You'd think it'd be better at prime time, but that's okay. I had an amazing day out here at Auberge de la Barriere. This is a really cool outfitters, and I recommend checking it out. Of course, it has golden trout, it has Arctic char, which is extremely rare too, and it has just giant rainbows, it has brown trout. There's a bunch of different lakes. This lake right here is the gold trout lake. And then there's like 5 other lakes that they have giant rainbows. They have the Arctic chars, they have brown trout. So you can target all these different species. Thank you to the owners of this place. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.